My girlfriend threw my anniversary gift in the trash saying she doesn't wear cheap junk and deserves designer brands. So I picked it up, walked out, and returned the $6,000 vintage necklace she'd mistaken for costume jewelry. When she found the receipt on her counter the next day showing what it actually cost, her face went pale and the frantic calls started. But by then I'd already decided we were done. My name is Ethan, I'm 31, and I've been with my girlfriend Vanessa for 2 years. Our anniversary was last weekend and I'd spent 4 months tracking down the perfect gift. See, when we first started dating, Vanessa was obsessed with vintage things. She'd drag me to estate sales, antique markets, flea markets every weekend. She'd get genuinely excited about old brooches, vintage scarves, Art Deco jewelry. Said she loved the history behind old pieces, the craftsmanship you can't find in modern mass production. I listened to all of it, remembered every word, because that's what you do when you love someone. So when I saw the necklace, I knew it was perfect. Art Nouveau piece from the early 1900s, platinum with tiny emeralds and seed pearls arranged in this intricate floral pattern. The estate jeweler who specialized in authenticated pieces spent 2 weeks cleaning it, securing the clasp, verifying its provenance. Cost me $6,000. Not nothing, but I'd been saving specifically for this moment. I wanted to give her something meaningful, something that showed I actually listened to her, understood what made her happy. Anniversary dinner was at this upscale French restaurant downtown. Nothing absurdly fancy, but good wine, candlelight, the full romantic setup. After dessert, I gave her the velvet box. She opened it slowly, looked at the necklace, and her smile got strange, tight around the edges. It's vintage, I said, from around 1910. I know you love Art Nouveau pieces. She picked it up, let it dangle from her fingers like it was contaminated. Is this costume jewelry? I blinked. What? No, it's real. Platinum and emeralds. It looks like something from a thrift store. The kind of stuff that turns your skin green. She dropped it back in the box without ceremony.
Ist her.
Babe, it's real. I had it authenticated. It's an actual Art Nouveau piece from... I don't wear cheap junk, she interrupted. I deserve designer.
Tiffany, Cartier, Van Cleef.
Not whatever this is. She pushed the box across the table toward me like it was garbage. People at nearby tables were starting to notice, conversations dropping to whispers. This cost $6,000, I said quietly. I don't care what it cost. It looks cheap. That's what matters. She stood up, napkin falling from her lap. I'm going to the restroom. Maybe think about whether you're ready to be in an actual adult relationship with actual adult gifts. She walked away, heels clicking on the hardwood floor. I sat there staring at the necklace box, this thing I'd spent months hunting down, thousands of dollars acquiring, all because I thought I understood who she was. A waiter came by, looking uncomfortable, topped off my water without making eye contact. I picked up the box, closed it carefully, and paid the check with the server avoiding meeting my eyes. When Vanessa came back, I was standing, ready to go. The car ride home was silent except for her complaints. You know, Sarah from work just got a Cartier bracelet from her boyfriend. They've only been together 8 months. We've been together 2 years and you get me fake jewelry from some dusty estate sale. It's not fake. Whatever. Just take me home. We got to her apartment and she got out without kissing me goodbye, without even looking at me. Thanks for dinner, I guess. The door slammed. I sat in my car for a long moment, the necklace box still in my jacket pocket, and something in me went very quiet and very cold. Next morning, I woke up to 4 texts. Still annoyed about last night. You really embarrassed me. My friends asked what you got me and I didn't even want to tell them. Are you seriously ignoring me right now? I didn't respond. Just got dressed, drove to the estate jeweler, and walked in with the box. He remembered me immediately. How did she like it? She didn't. I'd like to return it. He winced like I'd hit him. That's unfortunate. Beautiful piece. I can give you 4,800 back. I have to account for the authentication work and cleaning already performed. That's fine. The paperwork took 15 minutes. He wrote me a check and I also asked for the itemized receipt showing the full breakdown. Original price, authentication fees, cleaning, provenance documentation, everything. Then I drove to Vanessa's apartment. She wasn't home, at work probably. Used my key, the one she'd given me at our 1-year anniversary, with a speech about trust and commitment. Left the receipt on her kitchen counter, right in the center where she couldn't miss it. Went back home and felt nothing. Not angry, not sad, just empty. Around 6 p.m., my phone exploded. 15 missed calls, 20 texts, all from her. Call me. Where's the necklace? You returned it?
$6,000.
Call me right now. I waited 2 hours, let her marinate in it, then called back. Where's the necklace? Her voice was panicked, high-pitched. I returned it to the jeweler. What do you mean you returned it? You said it was cheap junk, so I took it back. Seemed like the logical thing to do. Long pause. You spent $6,000? Yes. I didn't know. I thought it was costume jewelry from some flea market. You didn't ask. You just decided it was trash and pushed it away. I didn't throw it away, she protested. You pushed it across the table and told me you deserve designer brands. Same thing. You should have told me what it cost. I tried to tell you it was real. You didn't want to hear it. Silence on her end. Then her voice changed, got calculating. Buy it back.
No.
What do you mean no? Just buy it back from the jeweler. He already sold it to another collector. It's gone. That was a lie. He hadn't sold it yet. But I wasn't telling her that. Then get me something else. Something equivalent. From Tiffany or Cartier, like I said. Why would I do that? Because it's our anniversary. Because you love me. I got you an anniversary gift. You rejected it. We're done here. You're being ridiculous, she snapped. I hung up. She called back 30 seconds later. I declined. She called 8 more times. I declined every single one. Then came a text. Fine. Be a child. But this isn't over. That was 5 days ago, and things have escalated in ways I didn't anticipate. First, she showed up at my apartment 2 days after I returned the necklace. I was working from home when I heard pounding on my door. Looked through the peephole, saw her looking furious. Opened the door. What? We need to talk. Not really. She pushed past me anyway, invited herself into my space like she still had rights to it. You embarrassed me. Do you know what I had to tell my friends? That my boyfriend got me an expensive gift and then took it back like some petty. You could tell them the truth, that you called a $6,000 necklace cheap junk and I returned it because you didn't want it. They don't need to know how much it cost, she said. Why not? That's literally the only part you care about now. Didn't care when you thought it was cheap. She crossed her arms. You owe me a proper gift. I gave you one. No, you gave me something I didn't want. And when I tried to explain what it was, you weren't interested. So I returned it. Problem solved. You're rewriting history. I was polite. I just said it wasn't my style. I actually laughed. You said, and I'm quoting exactly, I don't wear cheap junk. I deserve designer. Those were your exact words. I was being honest. Communication is important in relationships. Cool. Then here's my honest communication. We're done. This relationship is over. Her face went pale. What? We're broken up. This is me breaking up with you. You're breaking up with me over a necklace? I'm breaking up with you because you showed me exactly who you are. Someone who values things based on price tags and brand names. Someone who'd rather have a logo than something meaningful. That's not someone I want to build a life with. You're serious right now? Completely. Over a stupid necklace. Over your reaction to it. Yeah. She stared at me for a long moment, then her expression shifted. Got hard. Fine. If that's how you want to play it. She walked to the door. But you're going to regret this. She left. I locked the door behind her and felt nothing but relief. That was 3 days ago. Since then, her best friend texted me. Hey, heard you guys are having issues. She's really hurt. She told me about the necklace situation. I think you're being unfair. She didn't know it was expensive. You should apologize and maybe get her something from Tiffany to make it right. I replied, she insulted a gift I spent 4 months finding because it didn't have the right brand name on the box. We're done. Please don't contact me about this. Her friend wrote back, wow, so you're just going to abandon her like this? Real mature. I blocked her. The next day, Vanessa's mother called. I didn't answer. She left a voicemail. Hi, this is Vanessa's mom. She told me what happened with the anniversary gift. I think you two need to sit down and talk this through like adults. Relationships require compromise. Maybe you could see things from her perspective. She has certain standards and that's not wrong. Call me back and we can arrange a time to all sit down together. I deleted it without finishing. Yesterday I came home from the gym to find Vanessa sitting outside my apartment building. We need to talk, she said, standing up when she saw me. No, we don't. I've been thinking, maybe we were too hasty breaking up. Maybe we can work through this. There's nothing to work through. You're being stubborn. I'm being clear. We're incompatible. You want someone who'll buy you status symbols. That's not me. That's not fair. I just want to be valued. By someone else, then. I walked past her, unlocked the building door, went inside. She tried to follow, but I closed the door firmly. She stood outside for 10 minutes before leaving. This morning my coworker mentioned that someone called our office asking for me. A woman. When they said they couldn't transfer personal calls, she claimed it was a family emergency. They asked what kind of emergency. She hung up. Later today, I got a text from a number I didn't recognize. Hi, this is Vanessa's friend Kelly. She doesn't know I'm texting. She's not eating, barely sleeping. She really loves you. She made a mistake. Can you please just talk to her? She's ready to apologize. I replied, if she wants to apologize, she can text me herself. But I'm not interested in getting back together regardless. The response came fast. She's too proud to reach out first. You know how she is.
Yeah, Ido.
That's exactly why we're done. No response after that. Then yesterday I got a call from the estate jeweler. Hey, weird situation. A woman came in today asking about that Art Nouveau necklace you returned. Said she was your girlfriend and you'd made a mistake. She wanted to know if she could buy it back. What did you tell her? That I couldn't disclose client information. She got pretty insistent, started offering me cash under the table to hold it for her. I told her that's not how we operate and asked her to leave. Thanks for letting me know. No problem. Also, just so you're aware, a collector from New York bought it this morning. Paid full price. It's gone now. So she actually tried to buy it back herself without telling me. Probably wanted to surprise me by suddenly having it, like that would fix everything. 2 days ago, things went truly nuclear. I was at home on a rare day off when my doorbell rang. Checked the camera I'd had installed after she showed up outside my building. Delivery person with a large package. I opened the door, signed for it, brought it inside. The sender was a company I didn't recognize. Opened it carefully. Inside was the necklace. the exact Art Nouveau necklace I'd returned, along with a note in her handwriting. I bought it back. See? I do appreciate it. Now can we please move past this? I'm sorry. Let's talk. I stared at it. She'd tracked down the New York collector who bought it. Somehow convinced them to sell it back. Must have paid significantly more than $6,000 to get them to part with it. My phone rang immediately. I answered. How did you get this? I have my ways. Do you like it? I mean, I got it back for you. For us. That shows I care. Right? How much did you pay for it? Silence. That's not important. How much, Vanessa? Longer silence. $9,000. You spent $9,000 on a necklace you called cheap junk 2 weeks ago. I didn't know what it was then. Now I do. I got it back to show you I appreciate the thought behind it. You spent $9,000 to prove a point. To prove I love you. To prove this relationship matters. Or to prove you can't handle losing. Why are you being so cruel? I'm trying here. No, you're trying to control the narrative. You messed up. I ended things. And you can't accept that actions have consequences. I bought the necklace back, she said, voice rising. With whose money? Pause.
Mine.
Where did you get $9,000? Longer pause. I borrowed it. From who? My parents. I closed my eyes. So now your parents are involved in this disaster. They were happy to help. They think we're good together. Have you told them we broke up? That we're not in a relationship anymore? We're not broken up. We're just having a disagreement. I broke up with you. Clearly. Multiple times. You're just being stubborn. And you're being delusional. She made a frustrated sound. Fine. Keep the necklace. Don't keep it. I don't care. But we need to talk face to face like adults.
No.
Why not? Because you've shown me you can't respect boundaries. You tried to use your key after we broke up. You contacted my workplace. You involved my coworkers. You showed up at my building. You're not fighting for us. You're harassing me. I hung up. Sat there looking at the necklace. $9,000 to buy back something she'd rejected. Not because she wanted it, but because she wanted to be right. I called the estate jeweler. Hey, it's Ethan. Would you be interested in buying that Art Nouveau necklace again? The same one? How do you have it? Long story. But yes, same piece. I'll take $5,000 for it. Done. Bring it by whenever. I went there that afternoon, sold it for the 3rd time. The jeweler shook his head. This is the strangest transaction history I've ever documented. That evening, I called Vanessa's parents. Got her father. Hi, this is Ethan. We haven't spoken much, but I'm your daughter's ex-boyfriend. Oh, hello. Is everything all right? I understand you lent her $9,000 to buy back a necklace. She said it was important. A relationship investment. We're not in a relationship. We broke up 3 weeks ago. She spent your money buying back a gift I'd already returned, trying to manipulate me into getting back together with her. Silence. I wanted you to know she may not have been honest about the situation. I'm not getting back together with her. She needs to accept that and move on. You should probably talk to her about the money. I see. Thank you for telling me. No problem. I hung up. 3 days of silence followed. No calls, no texts, no surprise visits. Then yesterday, her best friend requested to meet me for coffee. Against my better judgment, I agreed. Public place, middle of the day. She showed up looking uncomfortable. Thanks for meeting me. What's this about? She's spiraling. Her parents are furious about the money. They're demanding she pay them back, but she spent most of her savings on the necklace. She's been crying constantly. Not going to work. Okay. Just that. Okay? That's all you have to say. What do you want me to say? That I'll talk to her? Give her another chance. Would you consider it?
No.
You're really just going to let her fall apart like this? She made her choices, called an expensive, meaningful gift garbage, refused to apologize, tried to buy her way back into the relationship, harassed me and everyone I know. These are consequences of her own actions, not my responsibility. She made mistakes. She made deliberate choices. And I'm making mine to not be with someone who values designer labels over thoughtfulness, who thinks love is transactional, who can't hear the word no. Her friend stared at me. You're really done. I've been done. Everyone else just hasn't accepted it yet. This morning I finally got a text from Vanessa. I get it. You're not coming back. Fine. I'll stop trying. But I want you to know you gave up on something real. You gave up on us over something stupid. You're going to regret this when you realize what you lost. I read it twice, then replied. I didn't give up on something real. I walked away from something fake. A real relationship doesn't fall apart because someone judged a gift by its price tag instead of its meaning. A real relationship doesn't require proving worth through designer labels. I have no regrets. I hope someday you understand that people aren't ATMs and relationships aren't shopping trips. Good luck. Sent. Then blocked her number. Blocked her on every social media platform. Blocked her friends who'd been messaging me. Blocked her mother. It's finally over. I'm sitting here now drinking coffee, and it feels different. Lighter. Did I handle everything perfectly? Probably not. Could I have been kinder? Maybe. But kindness wasn't working. She wasn't hearing no as an answer. She was hearing try harder. The necklace is back with the estate jeweler, probably sold to another collector by now who will actually appreciate its history and craftsmanship. The $5,000 I got for it is in my savings. And I'm single. Honestly, I'm completely okay with that. Better single than with someone who sees me as a source of expensive accessories, who values logos over thoughtfulness, who thinks love is something you can buy back with borrowed money. Last night, the estate jeweler texted me one more time. That necklace sold again. Fourth owner now. Third time's the charm, I guess. Want to know something interesting? The buyer specifically asked about its history. When I told her it had quite a journey, she said that made her love it more. Said every piece should have a story and this one clearly does. I smiled at that. Some people get it. Some people understand that value isn't just about price tags and brand names. Some people appreciate craftsmanship and history and the thought behind a gift. I'm done trying to make someone understand who never wanted to in the first place. Moving forward now, meeting new people eventually, living my life without someone who thinks love comes with a designer logo stamped on the box. When someone shows you they care more about appearances than substance, believe them the first time. I learned that lesson. Cost me $6,000 and 2 years of my life, but I learned it, and I'm better for it now.